Welcome to Out of Bounds and hello from Beijing Daxing International Airport, the new aviation mega hub for China's capital city. In this video, we take two different rail transport links between the airport and Beijing city center. Abbreviated as PKX, Daxing Airport is one of the most ambitious engineering feats in the world and a prominent symbol of China's modern infrastructure development. Beijing has another more established air hub, the Capital International Airport, to the city's northeast. Capital Airport began service in 1958, and over the subsequent decades, it had become one of China's primary global gateways and one of the busiest airports in the world. In 2018, Capital Airport, or PEK, handled over 100 million passengers, ranking second worldwide only behind Atlanta Hartsfield in the United States. As demand approached PEK's capacity, planning for what would become the Daxing Airport started in the late 2000s. The project was officially approved in December 2014 and construction took just 5 years, with the new Daxing Airport opening its doors in September 2019. The timing was somewhat unfortunate, as the COVID-19 pandemic began shortly after and shut down much of global travel. Nevertheless, passenger flow rebounded strongly afterwards. In 2025, PKX handled 53.6 million passengers, ranking 6th in mainland China. Aside from the striking looks, one peculiarity of Daxing Airport is its location. PKX is located on the southern fringe of Beijing's administrative boundary, a whopping 46 kilometers south of city center. This is quite far compared to most peer airports around the world, but this is China we're talking about here, and of course, transport infrastructure into the city is top-notch. In addition to an expressway, there are not one, but two rail links into Beijing. We first go into town on the Beijing-Xiong'an Intercity Railway that connects the airport with Beijing-Xi Station. Then later, we'll return to the airport using the Beijing Subway network, specifically the Daxing Airport Express line. The Jingxiong Intercity Railway is a proper high-speed line run by the national train operator, China Railway. This means that passengers have to use their personal ID or passport to reserve a seat, just like other intercity trains in China. Ticket booking can be done online, but it's also easy to just buy from the automated machines at the station. A ticket into town cost me 30 Chinese yuan. The train station is spacious but rather empty. Maybe it's because of the time of the day, but train density here is also just about 2 to 3 trains per hour, not nearly as high as the subway. So I think this rail line is more meant for connecting passengers from and to other parts of the Chinese train network, not necessarily as just a link between PKX and city proper. That being said, the station still looks quite sleek though. The interior design is warm with a soft golden tone. Some parts of the wall also mimic the livery of trains. We will be boarding train C2722, scheduled to cover the 47-kilometer to Beijing-Xi in 28 minutes. Today's service runs using a CR400AF EMU. This 2146 unit is one of a couple that were modified for service on the airport line, with 2+2 seats even in second class for a wider center aisle and more luggage storage space in the cabin. The seats tilt back with comfortable cushion and minimal headrest. Leg space is good. There is a seat back pocket, though no tray table. If you need to charge up some devices, there are sockets between the seats.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to take this train. The next stop is Beijing Railway Station.
While the train is still in the tunnel, let's take a quick look around at its facilities. Soon, the train pops out onto viaducts and speeds toward Beijing. Our Beijing-Xiong'an line runs parallel to the Beijing-Shanghai high-speed railway for a bit here. Also known as the Jinghu HSR, it connects China's political and economic centers and is arguably the most important rail line of the country. As of the video, the fastest train completes the 1,300-kilometer run in 4 hours, 18 minutes. At 14:08, the C2722 rolls into platform 18 of the iconic Beijing-Xi railway station, just ahead of schedule. Beijing-Xi is located right outside of Beijing's now demolished city wall and has good subway access. From here, it's easy to go into the city's historical core. After spending some time wandering through old Beijing, it's time to get back to the airport on the subway. We enter at Nanluo Guxiang, a commercial district popular among tourists. Beijing Subway requires a security screening prior to boarding, just like basically all metros in mainland China. One tourist-friendly feature here, though, is that you can tap in and out of the fare gates with a Visa or MasterCard. So if you've got a compatible credit card, there is no need to get single-use tickets at the machines. We take line 6, then line 19 for Caoqiao station on the south side of the city, where we'll board the airport express line to PKX. Beijing Subway is the oldest metro system in China, having first entered into service in 1969 before systems in cities like Hong Kong, Singapore, and San Francisco. For decades, its network only had 2 lines. Then, after the turn of the century, Beijing Subway began a rapid expansion. As of early 2026, it has 540 stations across 30 lines. At 909 kilometers, it has the longest operational length among all metro systems in the world, just edging out Shanghai, which has 906 kilometers, and significantly longer than the systems of London and New York City combined. It took me 40 minutes from Nanluo Guxiang to reach Caoqiao station. To transfer to the Daxing Airport Express, passengers need to first exit the fare zone, then pay for a separate ticket. Here you can also tap a credit card to pay the fare. I'm just in time for a train, although it's not really a coincidence, as there are about 6 to 7 trains per hour during most of the day, so passengers generally don't have to wait for long. The rolling stock used here is a Sinova 160 EMU, manufactured by CRRC Qingdao Sifang based on the CRH6 platform. As such, it has a lot in common with Intercity trains. The interior mostly has 2+2 cross seats, which are firm and comfortable but do not tilt back. There is also no seatback pocket or tray table, though leg space is generous. There are extra luggage storage spaces and even overhead racks, which are typical for intercity trains but not common for metros in China. True to its name, the airport express line runs much faster than a typical metro, with operating speed of up to 160 kilometers per hour and only 1 stop before the airport.
Daxing International
About 10 minutes into the trip, the train comes out of the tunnel and crosses under the Beijing-Shanghai high-speed railway. To the right is Beijing-Xiong'an Intercity Railway, the line we just took on the way into the city. At 17:13, we arrive into the Daxing Airport station, covering 41 kilometers in just 20 minutes. Unless you're transferring directly from China Railway via Beijing-Xi, I'd say the Airport Express is definitely the better public transit option to and from the city, given its high service frequency and flexible ticketing arrangement. If you made it this far, I hope you enjoyed this look into Beijing Daxing International and its rail links to the city. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more travel and transit content. Have a great day and see you in the next one.